Yeah, look at this fucking cat. Oh, I just gotta make sure I'm actually live. Okay, I am currently live. Coolio, I like that. I like it. Alright, let's do this.
Judging by their MO, the mimes were targeting people and places associated with Carmine Falcone. Let's go check out his secret cash stash at the junkyard.
We always go to the nicest places.
Oh, I did not realize you could, like...
If you want to travel around faster, you can open up that nearby wine tunnel. Get ready to work that tiny brain of yours. Attention all officers. Situation in Old Gotham North. Citizen is fending off a wannabe thief. Over. Patrol, what is order in Old Gotham South? 2 citizens are engaged in a struggle over some valuables. Over.
How many chords are there? Okay, clearly there's 5. Very interesting, I guess.
Look around. One of the zoo animals should be here.
Why the fuck are we looking for zoo animals? But, you know, since...
Wait till Alfred hears about this one.
You did it! I can track its location now.
Oh, did I not pull the lever?
I hope you didn't struggle too much.
No, not really.
the test again? Warning all units. Another incident in Tricorner. Attempted snatch and grab in progress. Over. I hope you didn't struggle too much.
Oh,
Now looks like trouble. For you, I mean. Just gotta quicken the pace of Moss Scott.
Of the things I said about
Nice workout.
I'm just glad to have a little peace and quiet.
Ha-ha! Yes!
Ah, I hope your brain won't overheat with this little puzzle.
Nothing interesting ever happens to me.
hey, what's up?
Attention all officers. We've got trouble in Tricorner. Suspected break-in in progress. Over.
I don't.
Do you prefer more Spider-Man or Batman?
Batman 100%. That's right.
Arkham City or the Lego Batman?
Arkham City.
Dark Knight or Spider-Man 2, the Toby one?
Dark Knight. Oh, Spider-Man 2 is a close second.
Did that tickle your brain?
What were those mimes doing here?
I don't know. Has anyone checked the safe yet?
Let's
Have you
clear this
seen the
place out.
Clayface trailer? It looks so good.
Yeah, it looks interesting. It'll be interesting to see them actually turn something like Clayface into a horror movie.
There's bound to be more guards around. Let's make sure they're all gone.
Would you like Robert Pattinson's Batman to merge with the Puck?
I don't know. I have yet to see Rob Pattinson's Batman. I heard it was good, but I just haven't seen it yet. But it would kind of be nice because we've had, in the last 10 years, or I guess more than 10 years, we've had Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, and now Rob Pattinson. And I'm sure if Robert Pattinson is willing to do it, I'm sure he would have no issue having his story merged into the DCU. Because ultimately, they're just trying to do too much with Batman.
We were right. The mimes beat us here. Which
But-
means they must have left a Joker card.
You know? Whatever they ultimately end up deciding to do with Batman, I'm excited to see what they do because Batman is my favorite superhero of all time. But there's just some cases where like I refuse to like watch the Ben Affleck movies or the Snyderverse version of Batman because I just don't. Is Ben Affleck out of everyone that they could have picked? I mean, they should have just stayed with Christian Bale for all that. And no, Christian Bale is not my favorite Batman. Ultimately, I think his voice is ridiculous. But I do love his suit. And, just Heath Ledger, just in general. Like, I feel like if Heath Ledger wasn't in The Dark Knight as a Joker, or, yeah, just that movie would not have been as critically acclaimed as it was. So grounded, don't you think it's time we get a fantastical Batman like the Arkham ones? Well, Rob's Batman is also only in year 2. Like from like that's still early year Batman. And if you want to be technical, from what I saw from the Flash movie, they kind of made Michael Keaton's Batman into Arkham Batman. Which that was badass, just from the clips that I've seen. Um, Let me guess, the Joker card is in the urinal, right?
Instead of
Eh.
Darkseid to be the big bad of the book, it should be Trigon for the first chapter / phase. Agree.
I agree with you, honestly, because they do have Teen Titan related projects in the works. Like they have a Starfire animated show in the works. They have a Teen Titans live action movie in development from what they've stated. So yeah, Trigon would be honestly a really good big bad, especially since like when he does start doing shit, with how familiar I am with the character, at least in DC Universe Online, like it's not just a Teen Titans level threat. It is like a Justice League level threat. Alright, realistically, where the fuck is this card at? Oh, is this it? Oh,
Mime
that's
residue.
not it,
Let's see where they left that card.
but yeah. But ultimately, like, I am very excited to see where the DCU goes. Like, I'm still a fan of the MCU, but I know once they, like, quote-unquote, reboot the MCU,
Mimes found the
I'm
safe.
gonna
See if
most
they get
likely
inside.
just say fuck the MCU until
Move aside.
until the few movies that come out, because they're still gonna drop movies that I'm gonna be
That
interested
woman
in.
knows safes better than anyone.
But once they like reset the MCU and recast a lot of the heroes, I'm not gonna be all that interested to stay following the story, since I've been following the MCU for literally since its inception in 2008. Which is kind of crazy to think that the MCU has been going 20 years almost.
It's time DC starts more focus on other A-list characters rather than just focusing.
Yeah, no, literally.
The time it's
Like, I love Batman. I love Batman, but like you need to give these other heroes, like, honestly, that's what my didn't I okay, I thought I did that. But yeah, no, like as much as I love Batman, like there are more stories than just Batman. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to see them implement more of Batman in movies than the basic, like,
If we're going to identify the hidden image on these
like just
cards,
like Gotham,
we need to
like,
find one more.
I don't care for Superman,
Oh,
but like it would be
Where to
cool if we got a
next?
Batman Superman team up
City
in a
Hall.
Batman movie
So why City
instead
Hall?
of
You
a,
gotta file your
you know,
taxes.
Batman vs Superman type thing
That's
that
where
they
the
did
Lions attacked Penguin
with the
and Harvey
Snyderverse.
It's safe to assume they left a card at the scene.
But
You're not a bad detective, you know.
well, yeah, like I definitely feel like we need to see Batman team up with the Justice League eventually in a Justice League movie or
This is
Batman
dispatch.
movie
Incoming crime alert from Tricorner. Seems like some
that
bad
doesn't involve him fighting, you know, other characters that are heroes. Now, I love the Injustice storyline as much as I love that. Like, pretty much do what the Arkhamverse did and have him finally team up with the Justice League, which speaking of the Arkhamverse, I definitely think we got robbed of a proper Justice League game. But, you know, from what I heard, they're in development for another Arkham game. And rumors are speculating that they might just retcon all of Suicide Squad, kill the Justice League, which I am not opposed of. But like, it would still be cool if if Batman was still a member of the Justice League. Because in the Arkhamverse, at least with Suicide Squad kill the Justice League, he doesn't join the Justice League till after he fakes his death in Arkham Knight. But time will tell. Ultimately, like, we don't really know what they're gonna be doing. I mean, I hope it's not gonna...
I think we never got a Flash origin movie, so I believe that a good Flash origin movie would be really good.
To be honest, I'm kinda sick of origin movies. Like, we've seen so many origin movies, I don't think we need anymore. Like James Gunn has said, like, yeah, we're not gonna see Batman's parents get killed for the 100th time. Good. We don't need to see that. Like, if you're a fan of the character, you've definitely seen it at least 10 times. And like, you don't really need to see that. Alright, ultimately, like, how am I supposed to do this? Or can I even do this yet? I can definitely hack shit. I just can't.
A good point.
Because, like, we all know how Barry Allen, or at least Barry Allen becomes the Flash. And, we know how Batman becomes Batman. We know how Superman ends up. I mean, Superman was always Superman, just we see his origin of Krypton getting blown up.
Just the kind of tech.
And then sent to Earth. And then Wonder Woman. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and act like I know a lot. Yeah, no, they really did. I honestly just, I feel like Suicide Squad was a dishonor to Kevin Conroy. Because I don't feel like Batman would have been so easily captured by Brainiac. But with Wonder Woman, I'm not gonna sit there and act like I know Wonder Woman's origins. Like, I know enough. She's from Themyscira, and funny enough, she's actually made of clay. Like, she's not human because she's actually made out of like mystical clay. Didn't know if you knew that, but yeah. That's why Wonder Woman cannot technically die. Then Aquaman, you get the idea from Aquaman. Like, just honestly, just origin stories. Like, I'm kind of sick of seeing them.
City Hall.
I'm kind of sick.
I hope you're here to help, cause
I'm kind of sick of seeing origin stories for heroes all the time, as much as I'm sick of seeing a funeral in a Spider-Man movie. Or if not a funeral, just
the station, I can...
the Spider-Man characters visiting a grave. They kind of do that quite a bit.
Here they go.
Especially since I am a comic book hero fan. Like, no, I don't read comics all that often, but I love Batman. I love Spider-Man. I used to watch the Justice League animated series growing up. I watch Teen Titans still to this day, because that show's just really good. Fucking even the Batman animated series back in the day and the Superman animated series back in the day, great shows. And then what else? It was so for. Do you think DC needs a big name actor to pull audiences? No, they definitely like. Does a big name actor help? Sure, but ultimately, if people are fans and like what they see, they'll go see the movie or watch the show regardless. Like the Green Lantern show. The first trailer drop, did not think it looked interesting at all, but then they dropped that second trailer and showed more and mentioned Manhunters and even shows Sinestro. That, like, the show looks good. And I'm really excited. Like, I don't know who Aaron Pierre is. I don't even know who the guy playing Hal Jordan is.
Anyway,
But I'm interested in the show because it's part of the DCU. And I can't wait to see what all James Gunn is able to do before ultimately they fire him or he quits or some shit, because ultimately, like, there's a risk that the DCU might get ran into the ground, like the Snyderverse. Or even the MCU was struggling for a bit after Endgame. It you know, had its up and downs every here and there, you know, like after Endgame, the movies weren't really all that good. Loki was really good. WandaVision was good. The Wanda and Falcon and Winter Soldier was iffy. Didn't help that they were trying to like do a COVID storyline, but then had to cut the storyline, and like the editing felt sloppy. And then, you know, you have movies like Ant-Man 3 that people didn't really care for. And then the Marvels people didn't really care for. But then you have movies like Guardians 3. Thunderbolts was really fucking good. Fantastic Four was good. Spider-Man Brand New Day was really good. Captain America 4 shouldn't even been a Captain America movie to begin with, because it literally was just a sequel to For the Incredible Hulk.
3 comic book movies of all time.
The Dark Knight, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2, and then a toss-up between Tim Burton's Batman Returns or Spider-Man No Way Home. I couldn't really give you a third place contender, like a concrete third place contender, but
That's
yeah.
a negative Batman. There was a
Infinity
giant
War.
jack in the box, but it was taken to the station as evidence.
I mean, ultimately, I would say Endgame is better than Infinity War. And I do love both Infinity War and Endgame. But honestly, I don't know. I still think I would say The Dark Knight, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, and then the toss-up between Spider-Man No Way Home or Tim Burton's Batman Returns. I mean, Infinity War and Endgame would definitely be top 5, though.
Let's head to the GCPD. I doubt they've unloaded the evidence yet.
But also, it would be nice to add a DCU film to that list. It's like ultimately the top 5. Because I don't really care for Snyderverse. Like the only film that I really enjoyed out of the Snyderverse is Man of Steel. But I didn't care to see. I didn't really care to see Batman vs Superman. So I just don't care for the actor. The 2016 Suicide Squad was ass. Oh, then the Blue Beetle movie was actually good. And then James Gunn's Suicide Squad. That movie was hysterical.
Head to Old Gotham North immediately. 2 citizens are engaged in a struggle over some valuables. Over.
But yeah, nah, in terms of top 3 though, like you said, I think I'm gonna stick with my answers. I didn't watch Shazam. I didn't watch either Shazam movie. I heard the first one was really good, and the second one was eh.
That's not standard issue GCPD uniform. Let's clean him up.
But you know, I don't know. There's definitely movies that you should watch the first one. Yeah, no, like I said, I heard it was really good. Zachary Levi, I think the actor's name is. I heard like did really good as like he portrayed Billy Batson pretty well because he just has like a childlike personality, which that's really good, especially for a character who technically is a child. What am I doing here? Alright, clearly I don't need Jordan.
Building. That seems like a good idea.
Oh. Okay. I didn't even notice that corkscrew. But yeah, nah. And ultimately, depending on what they do end up doing with Shazam and the DCU, it'd be kind of cool to have him come back. What do you think about if we got an Aquaman game with the whole ocean stuff? So, I'm not entirely opposed to it. I just don't care for Aquaman as a character. Like, he literally... I feel like an Aquaman game wouldn't be all that great, but if there were, like, underwater sections in a Justice League video game where you had to play as Aquaman, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Because ultimately, I just don't... Me, personally, I don't care for Aquaman. I legitimately... See, I'm not gonna say I completely despise the character, because I don't completely despise Superman, and I talk so much shit about Superman as a character. But ultimately, I think I would rather have a Superman game over an Aquaman game. Like, don't get me wrong, the story could be interesting. I'm not saying, like, the storytelling for Aquaman is dog shit. But I don't know, just an Aquaman game just does not seem like that would be like the hype of one of the biggest games of the year type thing. Now, I know that James Gunn has said that he wants to do video games that tie into the DCU, which that would be lovely. I would love a Teen Titans game that kind of plays similar to how Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad played, but, you know, actual, like, free-flow style combat. Which I don't know why they didn't do that for Suicide Squad, but, you know. Wait, well, yeah, the whip. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not entirely opposed to an Aquaman game. It just definitely would not be priority. Insomniac could, bro. Yes, we need a Hulk game. We legitimately, with how much you can do in 2026 in terms of technology, just think back. I don't know how old you are. I'm not gonna act like I know how old you are, but in 2008, when the Incredible Hulk came out, they came out with the tie-in game. And what I love about that game, despite the overall reviews for the game, you can literally go around destroying buildings and cause havoc in New York as Hulk. Imagine if we got a game before 2030 of a new Hulk game, and like instead of like just the building collapsing and it like spawning in the rubble texture, like you could actually see buildings being destroyed in real time. Like, dude, I would have so much fun just destroying New York. Like, yeah, no, we definitely need a Hulk game. Like, if Wolverine does really fucking well, which I cannot fucking wait for Wolverine, I really hope they end up doing a Hulk game or a Daredevil game, because a Daredevil game would also be fucking dope. Especially with, like, the success of Daredevil Born Again, like, the abilities that we see him have in that show, I feel like would be implemented into a video game pretty well. And then another thing that would be very interesting is like you actually have to play as Matt Murdock and actually do some like district attorney work, like that Phoenix Attorney game. I've never played those games, but I heard those are beloved among fans as well. But yeah, no, like literally like 100%, we need a Hulk game in the year 2026. Like, dude, a Hulk game would be so fucking badass, dude. Like, if not a new one, I heard people say that.
About the Daredevil game.
Hold on. I know that there is a huge fan base surrounding the Ultimate Destruction Hulk game on PS2. So it would be kind of cool if we didn't get a new one, at least a remaster of that. Hold on, I gotta pull up my stream because I don't know what you said. Live chat. Really good take about the Daredevil game. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I definitely feel like there would be a ton of shit that you could do for the Daredevil game. And like obviously, you know, people would probably like, oh, I don't really want to play as Matt Murdock. Well, it's a Daredevil game. You're gonna be playing as Matt Murdock regardless. And like it doesn't like the Daredevil game wouldn't have to just solely focus on Daredevil. Like you could literally have a Daredevil game where you have, like obviously it's not gonna be the main focus, but essentially they could do with the Daredevil game what they did with the Spider-Man games, at least in the first one, where you actually play as Peter Parker and you do some science lab work. I hated that. I hated those sections, but out of all the sections in the game, actually I think I would say that they're the worst, but they weren't terrible. They were like people complained about playing as Mary Jane and Miles in the first game, but like I didn't mind playing as either one of those characters. It literally was just adding on to the story, which I cannot wait for Spider-Man 3, by the way. Spider-Man, I really hope they end up implementing storylines for Spider-Man 3 that were supposed to be for Spider-Man 2 for the DLC before they scrapped it because it got fucking hacked, which is, it's sad, but like we all knew that you were doing this, so why not just still release it? But either way, I imagine Wolverine's gonna do really well. Actually, maybe not. With the boycott shit with Sony recently, I don't know if it is gonna do that well. As people still 2 months after the fact are still commenting no disc and no buy bullshit, and even like are planning a blackout
I don't know who he was.
for not logging onto your PlayStation for a week straight, which I'm not taking a part of that. Like I'm not too happy that they're getting rid of physical media by 2028. But
Warehouse on the west
at the end of
side.
the day, like,
Got it.
I'm still a gamer. I'm still gonna play my system. Just people just be overreacting on some dumb shit.
We need physical media.
No, we 100% do need physical media, 100%, but like, I'm not gonna lose sleep that they're not gonna be producing physical media
This
still.
is
It's
dispatch.
just so bad if we only
It's
got
just so bad, if we only get... Yeah, no, like, it is bad, because they, at any given moment, can, like, take away what you buy,
Hostiles are menacing a
which,
citizen. Please inform them
that's sad.
legal. Over.
That's sad. Like, I don't want to spend all this money on shit knowing that they can take away my games. But the amount of money that I've already spent on my PlayStation account, at this point, like, I'm not worried. Ultimately, like, they might finally give in to the backlash and revert the decision, but to be honest, if Sony doesn't end up producing physical media, like, because, like, if I'm not mistaken, I think what they essentially were saying is, like, they themselves will no longer be producing physical media, for at least their games. Maybe? I mean, I'm definitely, like, probably just, like, undermining the whole thing.
Oh, I see the vision here.
But, at the end of the day, I just... Oh, I think I bought everything here.
You enjoying the game so far? I don't know if you know, but where I'm from, Batman games are a pretty big deal. No
But,
refunds. Don't have the technology for that.
just...
Yeah, that
strategically it makes sense, because, what's your thought? Really enjoy that game. Did not really, the only thing I hated was having to play as the bitch who killed Joel. For more than half the game. But she did have segments that were enjoyable. Which, I'm gonna eventually play through The Last of Us Part 2 again, to get my Platinum Trophy. Probably am going to stream that, in The Last of Us Part 1. Well, the PS4 version of Part 1.
The Last of Us or Uncharted?
Those stretches I told you about? Gotta stay
I
alert.
prefer the gameplay of Uncharted, but prefer the story for Last of Us. Like, the beginning of Last of Us Part 1 always, like, still gets me to this day. And like, they did that, or wrote that intro really well when, like, I'm not even connected to this character yet, and I'm already, like, feeling sorry or sad that he lost his daughter. Just, it was written really well, it was performed really well. Really captivating stuff right there. And then, with Uncharted, I love Nolan North as a voice actor. Love that guy. He's brought so many iconic roles to the screen. Just those games are more like comedic in a certain to a certain degree than they are than they do take themselves seriously. But definitely still some of the best selling PlayStation games. And would potentially love to see an Uncharted 5, where you play as Nate's daughter, because that's kind of what they were teasing in Uncharted 4. Have you played? I have not played Evil Within, but I heard it was good. Batman, can we calm, thank you, Jesus Christ. Also, in terms of, are you a fan? I am. I'm very bad at them, but I definitely do enjoy them.
Great. Another wet day in Gotham City.
I have, hold on. I'm just gonna pull up my library real quick. I have Demon Souls. I have Elden Ring, but on Xbox. I have Bloodborne. What do I have? Any others? No. I only have 3 Souls games. But I do. But I also have other like I have Souls-like games in general. I have this one called what's it called? Something Withered Flowers or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I stream. I have it streamed on my channel. I haven't beaten it yet because I just suck at Souls games. But I have that game as well. I wanna.
Looks like the power's off. Maybe Catwoman can get up there.
I definitely want to get other Souls games like Sekiro.
Done perfectly. As always.
And then that Wu Kang game as well, or Wukong game looks interesting as well. Like I like the games, I'm just bad at them.
Time to head in. Be on your guard.
Cool.
After.
But yeah, I play a lot of different games. It just depends on what I feel like streaming. Why is Condiment King here?
That evidence you stole? It's coming with us.
I really just hate the casting of Last of Us show and kinda even the
I haven't watched the show. I want to eventually because I heard at least season 1 was really good. But ultimately the chick that they had for the chick that they have for Ellie though, they definitely could have picked I'm King really needs a movie. Yeah. I don't know if he needs a movie, but
Alfred's gonna have fun cleaning this suit.
definitely would be somewhat. Yeah, actually, maybe just a straight to like streaming movie because I don't feel like people would like necessarily go out and see a Condiment King movie.
Hot dog stand after this.
A live action appearance.
Yeah. You know,
Just a matter of time before you
knowing James Gunn. Yeah. See, Polka Dot Man has more going for him though. Like he actually has powers, where this man's just obsessed with like. Man's literally shooting mustard and ketchup at me out of like squirt
You
guns.
two look like you're in a pickle.
Yeah, I kind of am in a pickle.
Is he gonna start throwing burgers next?
What the? I'm in a ball of ketchup.
Oh, I'll savor beating you because I know it'll taste sweet. Ugh.
You.
Have you played the Until Dawn?
Have you played? Yes, I have. Did not care that they remastered it, but I am excited for the second one.
This box is broken. Let's see if we can find something to repair it. Looks like our ketchup enthusiast dropped something. Maybe we could use it. We can use that
What a great
handle to get
game.
into the box.
Dude, I love those horror games. Even the Dark Pictures Anthology games are really
This is
good.
the last one we need. Time to put them all together.
And then their like newest one, Directed Rated 20.
Recognize this painting. It's on display in the Flugel Hall.
It's closed for refurbishment.
It's good.
Whoever made
I like the setting of it, but didn't care that it wasn't online
Let's go to
co-op.
Flugelheim. We can leave this kind of
Because
over
but
here.
then again, I'm
Cops
starting
will
to
deal
think
with
that
it.
like Directive 8020 isn't an actual
Console exclusivity should be back at full force again, agree?
No, I don't agree, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, like, if it wasn't for console exclusivities, consoles wouldn't sell, or definitely wouldn't sell as well. But, like, I've been saying for years, Nintendo needs to share their IPs. Because Sony has shared their IPs with Nintendo, Xbox has shared their IPs with Nintendo. I mean, Sony and Xbox also share their IPs with each other. Nintendo, the only one that doesn't share their IPs. Now, like I said, console exclusivities push hardware numbers. But I definitely feel like collectively you make more money off of game sales than you do hardware sales. And ultimately, that's probably why Sega gave up on doing consoles, because they knew that
I'm sure he'll come back to me.
they knew that well, they can't really compete with Nintendo because Nintendo proved that they were ultimately better, but still made games and even released those games on Nintendo consoles. And honestly, that's why Sega is as big as it is today, because they said, fuck the consoles. Like, we'll just be a publishing company. And, you know, rely heavily on Sonic games, because let's be honest, they definitely rely heavily on Sonic games.
Wait to see how this turns out.
But, yeah, I know, honestly, I think console exclusivities are stupid. Because at the end of the day, not everyone can afford to get the other console. And especially since consoles are now $800.
Can you imagine there was a time when Captain Marvel made $1 billion and now movies like Thunderbolts flops?
Yeah, I can imagine that. But it also didn't help that COVID was a thing. And, you know, the popularity of streaming services. If COVID wasn't a thing, if COVID never happened, there would not be nearly as many streaming services. But then again, I kind of like that we have the streaming services, because streaming services are more affordable than cable. Especially, like, if you're a long-time subscriber, like, not to put my mom's business out there, but her cable bill is $300, which is kind of outrageous. Whereas I pay
probably a bad idea to go in
maybe $300, $400 collectively in a year on streaming services, and like it gives me pretty much all the quality entertainment that I need.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
But yeah,
you have.
There's benefits to obviously having exclusives, but again, I just, with how expensive gaming is nowadays and how expensive living is nowadays, it's just so hard to wanna buy
let's broaden our minds.
New consoles. I am getting the Switch 2 this month finally, but even then, $500 for hardware that's barely as powerful as a PS4, maybe, or a PS4 Pro. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll give them the doubt that it's more powerful than a PS4, but not quite as powerful as a PS5, because it's not. But ultimately, gaming is just so expensive nowadays. And like, yeah, gaming was expensive back then, but living wasn't as expensive. And, yeah, ultimately, Disney will milk literally all of their IPs as much as they can. Honestly, they could have ended Toy Story after the third one. Because instead of getting sequels
Let's find out what's going
for Toy Story, I would have preferred a Monsters Inc. 2
nice.
or
I should come back for another visit.
Or by now in Incredibles 3, which I mean they are doing Incredibles 3. But even then, just we should have gotten sequels for stuff sooner than later. And you know it's an issue.
Yeah, pulled a hamstring trying to strike that pose.
But ultimately too, you know it's an issue when even Pixar didn't want to initially do Toy Story 5. Or 4 even. They legitimately did not want to do those movies. But, Disney told them, like, yeah, hey, like, we need these.
The proverbial cow.
Like, hey, like, we need to do these movies because, you know, we're banking on these being successful and yada yada. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all, but, like, we don't need these movies.
Has dethroned Pixar at this point. I think that.
To be honest, yeah, I would say yes, but not entirely because the Spider-Verse movies, well, Sony didn't animate them. A different company animated them. Because the very same company that did the Spider-Verse movies approached DC with a Batman Beyond movie in that art style.
Takes me back.
And DC stupidly, or Warner Brothers stupidly turned that down. Which, like, what? I don't even care about Terry McGinnis, but, like, a Batman Beyond movie made by the same animators who did Into the Spider-Verse? Like, come on.
Oh, this is too nice to be hiding behind some dusty old glass.
You know you can't keep that, right?
DC could have killed it with the Batman Beyond with the dark.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, I would have seen that movie. Because ultimately, I didn't care for the idea of Into the Spider-Verse. I didn't care for the idea of Into the Spider-Verse. But then it went on Netflix, and I'm like, okay, this movie is actually really good. And then Across the Spider-Verse, I went to see that in theaters. And yeah, no, those movies are done really well. But it's kind of crazy that Sony doesn't know what to do with Spider-Man. Was that the lasso of truth right there?
Now this guy really gets me. And my jawline.
But Sony doesn't know what to do with Spider-Man unless Spider-Man's actually in the movie. Like, all of the, like, spin-off movies, like Venom and Kraven and Madam Web and Morbius, aside from Venom 1 and 2, because
What's the harm in taking home another little keepsake?
Venom 3 wasn't really all that good in my opinion. Also, how do you tease the symbiote king in the third and final Venom movie and not do anything with him? That just didn't make sense to me. But yeah, no, Sony literally only knows what to do with Spider-Man, and if Spider-Man himself is in the movie, which is sad. But come on, Sony. But then again, then you have morons like Avi Arad intervening with Sam Raimi.
PS exclusive game.
And I thought I had a head for hiding places.
This better not be a setup.
Either Crash Team Racing on the PS1, because obviously the remaster is not an exclusive, or the Ratchet and Clank games for PS2. Or just that era of Ratchet and Clank, because I still love Ratchet and Clank to this day. And I'm excited to see what new Ratchet and Clank game they might release for a console. I mean, they're really good games, but they're not my favorite. I'm kind of an old school, to a certain degree, an old school gamer, and when I grew up, I had the PS1 and 2, but also the Super Nintendo, but yeah, no, literally, like I was saying, either Crash Team Racing or the PS2 era of Ratchet and Clank. Or even the PS2 era of God of War games. Because I love Greek mythology.
This painting looks promising. Aha.
Have Resident Evil game other than 4.
Favorite Resident Evil game other than what? Oh. Other than 4, I don't have a favorite Resident Evil game because I don't play well, actually, I like Resident Evil and have multiple of the games. I just don't play Resident Evil like that. The only one I've actually played was Resident Evil 6. And a little bit of 5. And even a little bit of 4, but never actually beaten a Resident Evil game, so I don't have a favorite Resident Evil game. Wait, what am I doing here? Also, I'm kind of sick of hearing that music.
Looks like we found the right card.
Batman Telltale.
Really good game. What the fuck? I haven't played the second one, but yeah, really good game though. At some point I am gonna end up playing all the Resident Evil games because I heard Resident Evil 9 was really good. I mean, I hear all of them are really good, honestly, but, yeah. But I want to eventually, I would like if Resident Evil 1 had another remake, but Mortal Kombat. Those are my preferred fighting games. Now, I recently got into Tekken with my roommate, cause he wanted me to try it out. And Tekken is fun, but I still prefer Mortal Kombat. I didn't like that we got 2 back-to-back Mortal Kombat games, with 11 and then Mortal Kombat 1, but Yeah, I prefer Mortal Kombat easily.
Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Have you?
I have played it. It's mid. I'm not gonna lie, it's an okay game. But I do have it. I do have it, because I do want to get all the Mortal Kombats.
Pearls. Just like my... never mind. This really captures the feeling I get when I have to attend another board meeting.
Let me stop getting distracted. Are you a fan of Metal? Never really played Metal Gear Solid. I have played... Actually, no, I've never played any of them. I was interested in the Metal Gear Solid Delta remake. And then I want to get the PS3 collection of the Metal Gear games. But have never really played Metal Gear, and I don't really stay up to date with Metal Gear Solid. Because I know after Metal Gear Solid 5, they like butchered the franchise. Because they wanted to fuck Hideo Kojima over. And, like, fire him and even want to, like, remove his name from all of the, like, just credits or whatever. But then I know they did, like, that zombie survival one, which I heard was dog shit. And I'm like, okay, well, they literally burned... The best game turned into a movie. So you're saying the best film adaptations of a game? I probably would have to go Sonic. Like Sonic 1, like the Sonic 1 movie is kind of mediocre, but Sonic 2 and 3 are really fucking enjoyable. And then I would say Mario Galaxy, but I haven't, oh, life's been good to me. Collect 1,000,000 studs. Okay, cool. The first Mario movie was just kinda, I saw it 3 times and like fell asleep during the 3rd time, because I'm like, yeah, this movie's literally only good for the first first 2 watches, and then
There's the statue head we need.
after that, fucking just, you know, yeah. It kind of got ran to the ground. I really enjoyed the time. I have to go to work. Copy, bro. You have a good one. I will try, my dude. I will try. You have a good one, though.
Yes, cats really are the best, aren't they?
No comment.
Kinda steal me, huh? I think you're heading for disaster.
Ugh, I knew it couldn't be that easy.
Oh, it literally just isn't.
Oh
Okay.
boy, lasers, my favorite.
For your sake, I hope cooler heads prevail. Bravo! You're head and shoulders above the rest.
That safe is just the kind of thing my talents were designed for. Huh. Thought this was supposed to be smaller. Either way, I'll get it out of here later.
Oh my god, it's a mini kit! That's a mini kit, I want it! That's a Lego Star Wars mini kit. Yeah! Really? She didn't say shit? You're disappointing, Catwoman.
It's Falcone's.
They've been Smilexed.
Welcome to the private view. I hope you're enjoying my work.
Red Hood won. But at Ace Chemicals, I saw you fall.
Haven't you heard of the healing power of laughter? You can call me Joker. I'm the world's first supervillain artist.
Love that Joker.
This tableau is just a preview. Let's share news of my upcoming masterpiece with the good folks of Gotham. Joker here. I've got a surprise for you, Gotham City. A big parade. At midnight, I will dump 20 million in cash on the crowd. You heard it, folks. 20 million. And there will be entertainment. A big Dukaroo with me in one
Yeah,
corner.
that'll also have Joker's laughing gas.
Brought real fear to Gotham City. Batman. Commence! Oh, festival!
Love that Joker.
I love that Joker.
Hard-earned. I'm on board. What next?
We've got to stop that parade. Huh.
Yay!
Nice. An outfit that I don't really care for because I don't really care for the 66 Batman show. But, you know. Excuse me.
Joker is going to hijack Gotham's bicentennial parade. The route isn't far from here.
This is dispatch. Head to Old Gotham North immediately. Appears to be a break-in of some kind. Over.
Keep the volume down. Possibly the play so rough.
First the bad guys, then this. It's done.
I'm just glad to have a little peace and quiet.
How many trophies do I have? 16. Nice. Oh god, I love the tracker. Prevent each type of crime in Gotham, prevent 30 crimes, defeat every type of enemy once, discover 100 open world events, increase combat 99, okay. Roll the camera over 20 degrees. Get 5, purchase 3 vehicles from the Batcave, place 5 props or trophies in the Batcave, collect all Batcave trophies, bat symbols, open every rain tag, visit every district, unlock Talia, Batgirl, Robin.
Attention all officers. Old Gotham West is in danger. Reports of someone both snatching...
Also, there's a camera mode? There is. What the? Huh?
And grabbing.
What do you mean by 20 degrees? Hold on. Oh, roll the camera. What does that even mean, though? Oh.
Over.
Okay. That's a weird trophy, but...
See you later, loser.
That all you got?
They must have known they had no chance against us.
I don't know what this is, but since I'm here, I might as well do it.
day you'll fail one of my tests?
Error. Not shit, dog.
Calling all units. Head to Old Gotham South ASAP.
Not
Attempted
shit,
snatch and
dude.
grab in progress. Over.
Just playing some Lego Batman. Bro, that's really fucking fun, I'm not gonna lie. It sucks that your controller's hitting the shitter, because I would start up a share play with you so that... Oh, fuck me then. But, I was saying though... Oh, you joined on the phone?
Congratulations! You have an average IQ.
Okay, but... Oh, okay, never mind then. But I was saying though, fucking too bad your controller, you know, your joystick was fucked, because I would have started up a share play and fucking obviously, you know, let you play, but, or join me, but, you know, but it's really fun, fucking, right now I'm in the Batman 89 era where, there's something I've realized is that I think they're like covering all of Batman, but like chronologically, like in the years of him fighting crime. So like the beginning of the, yeah. So like the beginning of the game was like Batman Begins era. Then after the beginning, it was like Rob Pattinson Batman era. Now it's Batman 89 era. And then I imagine it's gonna move into, actually, I imagine after the 89 stuff, we're gonna get introduced to the like 90s era Batman stuff, like the Val Kilmer and George Clooney era Batman. I imagine. Oh, so how's it going? But now the combat's been really like I was telling my coworker, like, it's like the Arkham combat has definitely been made more kid friendly, but like it's still fun.
Ready to put your mind to the test again?
Like ultimately, like yeah. And then on top of it too, just getting the upgrades as well, like making it even better. But also the gliding is like, dude, I didn't even know that. So in this game, like you could sprint and shit. And like to make the gliding smoother, you can push in L3, and you literally can soar across Gotham like you can in Arkham Knight. Fucking yeah, no, like dude, I don't. Like I said, like I was telling my coworker too, like I love Lego Star Wars, but like this Lego game is definitely better than Lego Star Wars. The new one, the newest one, not the old one, but you know. Dude, and like I fucked around with the Batcave a little bit. They introduced Batmite, and Batmite is where you buy a lot of shit. And then you could buy your Batmo, like the form, like how they had everything laid out in the Batcave, dude. It looks so fucking sick. Yeah, I just gotta... Yeah, dude. Like, they didn't want to make this game, but I'm glad they did.
This is dispatch. Head to Old Gotham North
Well,
immediately.
they didn't want to make another Batman game because they already did Lego Batman 1, Lego Batman 2, Lego Batman 3, then Lego DC. So, and they just honestly felt like they had touched on enough Batman, because they were originally going to do a Lego Disney game, which that doesn't sound terrible to me personally, because a Lego Disney game could have literally insinuated literally anything from like Indiana Jones, the Pirates of the Caribbean, or even just a Lego Disney World type thing, where like, yeah, dude, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that would be badass. Or also, even then, you know, Lego Toy Story or a Lego Pixar game. Literally, bro, that's one thing that I feel like we got robbed of. Because they did Lego The Incredibles, but Lego The Incredibles was more or less paying homage to all of the other Pixar IPs. Like, I'm so confused what we gotta do here. Like, they literally, like, you can unlock characters like Dory or Woody or even fucking Russell or from Up and shit. And like, dude, like, what? I'll take it. They definitely could have done they could have definitely did another Lego game with the Pixar IP, but yeah, ultimately, although I didn't really want to buy Lego Batman, just hearing about the trial and then you initially loading it up, and I'm like, dude, if I download this trial, I'm gonna want more, and knowing I have the funds for it, I'm gonna buy it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just buy it. Yeah, to like chip off what he owed me for his Switch 2. And I'm not gonna lie, like, those definitely, like, came in clutch, but... yeah. Either way, I'm definitely glad I bought it. Especially since, I don't know when they're dropping that Joker and Harley DLC, but they're gonna... No, they didn't. That is, not out yet. Because that's for season pass content, dude. I mean, it might be out. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna view the product and look. It doesn't come out till September 18th. Fucking, they they didn't say you got off RIP, but like they were like kind of teasing you what you could get or what DLC is to come and shit, like they always do, to try to get you to buy a more expensive version.
He wants to televise the whole thing.
Well, yeah, why would they? Are they doing the Rob Zombie like a Rob Zombie Halloween skin at all, or no? I mean, yeah, but that could still... But for also ultimately
What? I'm tidying up.
Leave it to the police.
And now, folks, it's time for Who Do You Trust? Hubba, 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 money, money, money. Who do you trust? Me? I'm giving away free money. And where is the Batman? He's at home, washing his tights.
also too, I'll kill you, Eric.
Is a unique carbon byleaf.
You missed a spot there. Look, the balloons have gas canisters.
Citizens of Gotham, it's time for your final curtain call. But as my plastic surgeon always said, if you're gonna go, go with a smile.
He's gonna smile like the whole crowd. We gotta get those balloons away from the people.
No kidding.
Hey, why don't you try giving your mouth a little rest?
Word. GG. Yo, Eric, we're gonna fight, Eric. Fucking, you keep pausing long enough for me to butt in, and then as soon as I start talking, you start talking. I'll kill you. Yeah. But what I've been trying to say is, for the multiplayer aspect of Halloween, it shouldn't matter what they have for a skin, because the era of the skin shouldn't matter in a multiplayer environment. Like, obviously, you know, for the story, don't even make it to where you can even change your outfit, because then, you know, certain people will nitpick, oh, well, that's not accurate. Oh, why are you using this skin for, even though this game is set in this certain era? Dude. Dude, I'm definitely interested in the game. I just am not gonna have the money to get it myself, so. I mean, I hope you're still doing. I mean, like, obviously, I don't expect you to like give me your account, because at the end of the day, that's your account. But you have said like several times that you are gonna do that, so you know. I don't. That's funny because I don't trust me. Nah, what do you mean, bro? I'm gonna not give you back your. I'm not gonna delete your account when you ask me to, Doug. But yeah, nah, like. I mean, yeah, or hear me out. You could get a job and get some money and buy the game yourself. Oh, well, you know, I can't afford that because you gotta put gas in the car, and I gotta buy my weed, and I gotta buy my microtransactions on DC Universe. Yeah, I haven't been on DC Universe in a minute. Well, well, I know September is right around the corner, and September is when they do the Titans Homecoming event, which I cannot wait for because last year, the amount of shit they added for Starfire, bro, I can't wait to see what they add this year for Starfire. Cause you know me, dog. I like my, you know, Starfire. Dude, but just but ultimately though, just DC hasn't really been it. Like we've been playing like a toss up between Saints Row and fucking, and then back on Wildlands, and then fucking. Then also before that, Outlast Trials, which I definitely do want to eventually play more of, because that game is not bad. And then me, I've been playing, obviously, Saints Row with you again, then I've been playing Marvel Rivals again, then I fucking got Lego Batman, which, I mean, and, you know, like I said, if I buy a new game, just expect that I'm gonna be on that game. And that's something Victor just could not wrap around his head. Like, dude, like, yes, I have spent money on DC Universe, but that's a free game. That's a free game that could literally, at any given moment, just be wiped off the face of the earth. Because that's what happens. Free games aren't gonna always be there. Sadly. But, you know, that's just... And then that's... Do you want to abandon the mission and return to Gotham? Collectibles will be... No, I don't want to abandon the mission. Why are you even giving me an option to abandon the mission? What the fuck? Like I was saying, I don't blame you for wanting to spend money on the game that you obviously are heavily into, because, like, I mean, you pretty much got your money worth out of it.
Space, where no one can hear you meow.
And just, you know, just ultimately, if Victor could understand that we want to not always play DC Universe, and, you know, play the games that we actually have to spend money on to actually even play, like, nope.
It worked.
Yeah, bro, I remember him yelling at you because you weren't worried about doing the feats. Like, don't get me wrong. It kind of, like, it was definitely somewhat annoying that you weren't, like, hard body worried about feats, but, like, it's your first time playing through the campaigns. Like, I don't worry about feats, when I'm first playing through a DLC.
Okay, on to the next look before it's too late.
Yeah, no, like, again, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna backseat game you and tell you what to do and how to play the game. Right. Because, yeah, ultimately... Because, like, yeah, like, obviously, like... I mean, I think we've had this conversation before, like, ultimately, like, your, skills slightly matter more than your combat rating because your skill tree is what ultimately makes you stronger. Like in terms of damage compared, obviously your combat rating, you know, you get higher armor, then obviously you're not going to die as quickly. But if yeah, you definitely want to do feats 100%. But again, I'm not gonna like yell at you for not doing feats because it's your first time playing through the story mission or fucking not only that, like just getting back into the game. Like that's not really, like I'm definitely gonna do, like if I'm playing solo, I'm gonna worry about feats, but like if we're partied up, like the most I'm gonna worry about is at least my dailies for whatever open world event is happening, and then move on. Unless we are literally doing the raids and shit. But you know, but it don't help. But also, ultimately, too, it doesn't help that, you know, when you're broke and, you know, have no money to buy brand new games, where you have, like, DC Universe is the best game for you to play. But, you know, if we had a job and had money to buy new games, then, you know, we wouldn't, like, yo, play DC Universe. Like, I know you just dropped $70 on a brand new video game, but play DC Universe with me. But, like, no. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Bro, it's been a while since I've checked, but I think he still has me added on DC Universe. He's not doing a very good job at stalking. Like, if he's like quote-unquote stalking me, he's not doing a very good job because I haven't been on DC Universe and I'm actually curious. I haven't been on DC Universe in approximately I haven't been on DC Universe in 3 months. Oh, so someone definitely just texted in my chat. Hold on. What's going on? How are we doing? But yeah. Again, really enjoyed DC Universe. Just this shit's so cool, dude. But yeah, like I really enjoyed DC Universe, but again, I'm gonna prioritize games I spend actual money on to even have access to. One thing that I do like that they've done with those like campaigns is like they've been like they've been putting older campaigns in the spotlight that people don't play, like the Destroyed Metropolis shit with Doomsday. It's so weird saying Doomsday and not thinking about Avengers Doomsday. But yeah, just Yeah, I mean, they definitely recycle their content a lot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah. Oh, that's an Amazon reference. I'm pretty sure that's an Amazon reference. Yeah, no, honestly, it'd be kind of cool if they, like, took, like, half a year and not necessarily dropped an update, aside from maybe, like, patches. I'm playing a story mission right now. It'd be cool if they, like, took a few months to maybe half a year and, like, really cooked on a new expansion. Like, it'd be kind of cool if they, like, started doing, like, tie-ins to, like, DC media in general. Like, whether it's the comics, the movies, video games, potentially. Or TV shows. I mean, although we've gotten a lot of, Green Lantern stuff recently, I'm very interested in that Green Lantern show that they're coming out with. Indeed. It's like, it's supposed to be like Hal Jordan passing the torch to Jon Stewart, which is kind of funny because I'm pretty sure Jon Stewart was Green Lantern before, but working their way up. Indeed. Which is kind of weird because I'm pretty sure Jon Stewart was a Green Lantern before Hal Jordan in the comics. I mean, either way, I'm all for it. The first trailer did not, I didn't really care for it, but then they dropped another trailer, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't look terrible. Sinestro looking a little rough too, which I find funny. There you do.
Ooh, that TV would look great in my apartment.
Refining the... We are looking for... Well, we're looking for cakes. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm really relying on my check being good to the point where, like, I'm not... Like, I'm out of the negative. I'm so confused what I gotta do here. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I'm weak, Eric said. I'm bringing my PSP to work. Huh? Big facts. Is Jay? Right? No, what are you talking about? That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, crazy how that works. Right? Like, yeah, it'll be... Right? I'd be like, dude, kiss my ass.
2 more cakes left.
2 more cakes. Indeed. Yeah, ultimately, bro, I'd be like, yeah, you're calling me literally last minute, dog. Like, yeah, I'm not coming in early. Cause it seems like you work with a bunch of lazy assholes. That's what it sounds like. Dude. So they wait, they wanted more time on the reschedule, and then they quit?
Do you also stream and Twitch?
Sometimes.
An asterisk.
Right.
Who left this
Gotta
here?
love that. Oh, there's the last cake. You're stupid, bro. Yeah. You're silly, you know that?
Nice place. Shame they're closed with all that potential business outside.
Oh, the cat. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, and obviously, fucking, you know, yeah, you were in the party still. I ended up passing out early. Then I woke up at midnight, and I've been up, but I know after this mission I'm gonna call it on Little Batman, get more, some more sleep. Dude. Yeah, bro, apparently it's been raining all night. Which is, yeah, kind of wild. Oh, bye, Eric. Yeah, I already climbed on that. What do you mean? That's funny because on iPhone you can. Yeah, like dude, there are literally times where I join on my phone and I'll go on Facebook and still watch Facebook shorts. Yeah, it's something to do with like older Androids, I think, because even Dan has the problem. Dude. Bro, where the fuck was I just at? Am I crazy? I definitely am a little crazy. Nope.
I'll just help myself to whatever I find.
Who the hell sent me an invite or a message? Yeah, you did. Yeah, Batman.
A new toy, huh?
Okay, so somewhere... Okay, where the fuck would this... Oh, maybe up here? No. Okay, ultimately, where would this be? I guess I'll just try to listen for it. First one was like up there. Yeah, I don't... Up there, maybe? Yeah, I don't think I can make it up there. I mean, if you're still in my chat, feel free to, like, point out any, like, beacon sounding noises.
For Catwoman to become queen of the castle.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely need this thing.
Eesh. Think they got enough security cameras in here?
Ah, baby.
My, whatever will they come up with next?
Alright, yeah, no, we definitely gotta, like, figure out where this last one is. Did I hear? Or I'm just going crazy, maybe. Ah. Complete. Okay. I don't. What the fuck? Dude, why would this be here if there wasn't anything here? But maybe. Yeah, okay. No. Well, that literally is nowhere. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. What? That's interesting. Yeah, okay. Cool. I like to see it. I like to see it.
Just the kind of tech I need.
I'm kind of confused. Like, aside from this, I don't really...
Batsy, you're ruining my installation. Why must our encounters always end in tears?
Town's full of Smilex. It's going to explode.
We need to find a way to the top of that gate.
Oh no, not a Sharky guy.
Joker cannot escape. We need to find a way to reach him. Gotta focus.
Haven't we had enough balloons for one day?
Show's over, Joker.
Those are my balloons. You stole my balloons!
Huh?
As fake as your smile.
You tried to poison Gotham.
You dropped me into that vat of chemicals. That wasn't easy to get over, and don't think I didn't try. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses on, would you? Huh? Oh, they don't bake them like they used to. Hey, Batsy! Well, it's time to retire. Feel free to drop in.
Oh, this is the end of the Nicholson death, or Joker.
What doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Okay, he just turned into Heath Ledger Joker. What the fuck?
We're pretty good at this, aren't we? Huh?
I have my own income stream, and that is not yours.
But we have so much in common. Cat, bat, and all that.
I work alone.
For a loner, you've sure been spending a lot of time with me.
I told you before, that goes to the police.
Got any plans for the rest of the night?
Gotham always finds a way to keep me busy.
Got the latest and greatest in for you. Incoming primal. Anyone available, head to Old Gotham North. Citizen is fending off a wannabe thief. Over.
Do I look like I'm joking? Please, chapter 2. Condiment King, Gentleman, Ghost, Kite Man. Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna get Poison Ivy. Bane and Mr. Freeze. Yeah. Or Riddler and Two-Face. I already got Riddler and Two. Oh, they're gonna introduce us to Flying Grayson. Yep.
Mr. Bruce.
triggering alarms. That's not your style.
I caught your attention though, didn't I, Bruce?
You could just call, Selena.
What, shine a big old light in the sky? Where's the fun in that?
I thought we could take an evening off. Watch someone else make death-defying leaps.
Men in tights. My favorites. I've got a little errand to run, and then I'm all yours. I gotta go to Central Island. Pick something up for a friend.
This isn't a heist, right?
No, of course.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna call it there.